Hello and welcome to OpenSolar. In this video today, I'll be giving you a general run through of the OpenSolar software and showing you how to set up a solar design and proposal using Trina solar components. OpenSolar was created by the inventors of remote solar design, and it is an end-to-end platform right from capturing a lead, designing a solar system, sending out your solar proposal, closing the sale online, and delivering post-sales documentation. You can see here the app is split into 4 different zones. Today I'm starting on this My Energy page, which is the end product. It is the solar proposal that you're going to send out. We have the project zone on the left-hand side, which is where you manage your CRM and all of your contact information, their electricity usage, and the utility rate that they use. The studio zone is where you do the solar design. And the control zone is only for the administrators of the account, and that is where you configure all of your key settings, such as your pricing, hardware, and business information. Now we can see on this My Energy page, it's a fully online and interactive proposal, so you can toggle between different system options, which are displayed here on the right-hand side, and all of these figures and the various charts that flow throughout the proposal will update. You can see here in the system hardware section that we have the Trina Solar exhibited content displayed nicely with their branding, imagery, videos here that are included, as well as details where you can choose to learn more by going to the Trina website, and you also have the ability to download spec sheets here as well. If we scroll down, we have key sections such as the system performance, the environmental benefits, how it works, as well as the financials at the bottom here. We finally have the quotation table and the option to download this proposal as a PDF offline version. When the customer is happy with their quote, they can simply click here to accept proposal and pay deposit after selecting their payment option. They can go through, review your T's and C's that you would have set up here and accept those, and then they can sign away like so and click confirm and pay. So now we'll jump into the control zone. And the control zone we can set up here in design and hardware, and within modules we can set up some of those Trina exhibited components. So we'll come into the top right and click on create here. And we can search for a Trina product that we want to use. You can select your product, and then you can enter the cost of goods sold, so the cost that you're paying for that panel on a per panel basis just here. So it might be, $280 for example, and then you can also put in the product and performance warranties. So we might know that this could be 12 years and a 25-year performance warranty, for example. We can hit save on that. Okay, great. And now, so we've got our list here of different components, and you'll know that they are exhibited partners when you see their logo displayed like this here. So we'll jump back to the project zone now, and we will create a new project from scratch. So we can come up to the top and click on New Project. We'll just put in an address here to work with. You can choose residential or commercial. If we click Create and Design, it takes us straight through to the Studio Zone, or we can click Create and View, and that takes us into this Project Zone here. Now we can view our list of projects by coming up the top and clicking List, where we can see all of our contacts, and we can use one-click call, email, and text right from the app, which is especially handy when you have OpenSolar downloaded on your mobile or tablet device to make quick contact with your customer. Now, so we're in a project now, and we can manage our CRM on the right-hand side here by customizing these various different actions throughout these different stages here. So for example, if we create different actions and we tick these off like so, we can then go back through our project list and filter for which actions we've completed and which have not been completed. And that's a great way to manage your CRM in OpenSolar. You can also create various tags within the sales and service section here and filter for them in your project list to quickly pinpoint the project that you're looking for. Site details are fairly self-explanatory and can be entered by clicking on this icon here. You have your electricity usage for that customer, and you'll see we have a default for the location here, but you can go in and enter that by selecting this data source, and depending on what bill information you have, you can enter in their usage like this. So if it's daily kilowatt hour average for 1 to 12 months, we can put in a few of these fields, and then it will map out a curve throughout the year for you. So you don't need to enter in all of these here. You can also put in the weekday and weekend usage curves and any controlled loads that might be necessary for this customer. So for this example, I'm just going to take a medium estimate as I don't have any data at the moment. And now on the right hand side, we can also put in their utility tariff. So I'll come in here and click on tariffs, current rates, and I'll just take this residential anytime saver. And now we'll jump through to the studio zone and do a quick solar design. So firstly, coming up to the left, choosing our panel type here, and we might want to design with this Trina 330 panel. We can now click on the plus panel group, and just by clicking and dragging using Solar Touch, we can lay down our panels like this. And we can put in various other panels by clicking and dragging in the surrounding boxes like so. And now that this is selected with this yellow box, you can choose various panel options here on the left hand side. So if we want to move them around the roof facet, we can use this yellow bubble now after clicking that move horizontal button. We can also set the slope of the roof if we know that, and various other options here for this panel array. We can put in another panel group if we wish by clicking this plus button again and just dragging along this side. So you'll see as I'm dragging, I'm also setting the azimuth, so the direction that these panels are facing as well. And you can see this yellow bar that's come out here, and that means that the sun is going to hit in this direction. Also, these panels are facing west in this case, and this array, they are facing north-northeast. Okay, great. So we can also put in an inverter on the left-hand side by clicking plus and choosing our inverter from this active list or searching the inverter database like so. So the active list are the inverters that I've taken in past projects. So for this example, I might just want to take this SMA inverter. We can create multiple system options in OpenSolar by coming up to the top and clicking on Duplicate System here. And this copies all the data across into this new system. And perhaps for this one, we want to offer them a battery option. And so what we can do is quickly just retitle this system to say solar and battery. And this one we can retitle up here saying solar only. So we've now quickly got two different system options. You can see they're both 8.6 kilowatts. They're generating 167% offset of their consumption. And in this one, we have a 10.5 kilowatt hour battery. Now we can add in any other components that might be necessary for the job, and then we can select our pricing schemes down here. And now, so I'm just taking a price per watt by size scheme, so purely based on the size of the system it's being priced on. But you can set up various different pricing schemes within this control zone here, such as a markup percentage, which takes into account all of the costs that you see in this section, and all of these costs, once again, are entered into the control zone within the design and hardware section, and within the cost information section under pricing and payments. So that markup percentage, if I took this 10% markup, would just take this total cost amount and mark it up by 10% to give our total system price. So for the moment, I will take this price per watt by size scheme. We can also set up our payment options here, which are also taken from the control zone. And we can see that our incentive for this project, the STC, is calculated at $4,745 automatically, and that's based on the system size and the postcode there. Great, so we can also see different mapping views by clicking on these options down the bottom here. Note that this won't be available in all locations, but you can check this out when you first enter the project. It's kind of handy to go in and see what type of other mapping options are available in this area here. So now we can just realign this white box so it's facing directly over the property, so we have a nice good view of that house on the proposal. We'll jump through to the My Energy page now, click Save and Continue. We get a cover page message that you can edit as well in the control zone for your customer, and we can click through and see how quickly we've created this awesome solar design, where we can toggle between two different options that we've got for our customer here, and we're all ready to go with our Trina solar exhibit nicely set up there and looking awesome. Great, so we'll jump into the control zone now. A few key things to get set up with here are the company details. In this business information section, you can enter in information about your business and your logo there. You can enter in team members in this section here by creating them in the top right hand corner of that page. You can set up your pricing and payment options in this section here, and entering any cost information necessary in this section here by creating a new cost list. Like I went through before, we can set up our design and hardware here by going into each of these different sections and clicking Create at the top right, searching for that component in our database and attaching the cost per unit to that product there. You can set up various different templates here, such as your proposal template, so that My Energy page can fully be customized in this section. You can put in your T's and C's within the contract template, and you can design the customer checkout experience in this area here. Great, so that wraps up the general demo for this OpenSolar video. If you'd like further support, then come to the bottom right hand corner here, and you can seek a one-on-one call with an expert from OpenSolar if you're just getting set up on the software and want to learn a little bit more about it. You can seek professional assistance from Sunwiz if you'd like your setup fully outsourced for you and fully customized. Then it's great to check out Sunwiz's services in that case. And you can also check out our Help Center here for various training videos and webinars. So the Help Center looks like this. We have a comprehensive training package you can check out here with lots of videos, and we have actually webinars that occur on Monday, Wednesday and Friday every single week with a Q&A session within that as well. So that's great if you're just getting set up on OpenSolar and want to learn a little bit more about it and ask some questions in that case. That wraps up the demo for today. I hope this has been helpful, and thank you, Trina, for coming on board as an exhibited partner on OpenSolar. Have a great day.